We love football shirt hunting, and of course in a city where the Champions League vibes are live, we had to check the best football stores out there to try and find some absolute gems for the football shirt collection.
So guys, we are in Milan and it's time for some football shirt hunting.
In the first store it was already a football paradise because they had so many memorabilia. They had a lot of Italian shirts, mostly from bigger clubs like Atalanta with badges on the sides to some of the lower league clubs as well. And honestly, they were in such good states. That Fiorentina shirt, that Empoli shirt, and this Palermo shirt, just wow. They had absolutely everything, from older shirts with Totti on the back to goalkeeper shirts with Alisson on the back. And this Locatelli shirt just showed you how much variety there was in this collection. And while I was looking through a lot of football shirts, I found this insane player issue Chiellini shirt from the finals when they won the Euros. The Italian football shirts were absolutely amazing with some crazy names, and the store worker also told me that
75% of the shirts that you see are mostly player issued version. Then there are some with the signature, and we have a bunch of much more.
So he told me that there were a lot of player issue shirts and some were also signed or either match worn. Look at this player issue Buffon shirt from the final against Real Madrid when they lost 4-1. And this Vlahovic shirt was pretty decent as well. They also had some older shirts like this Marchisio or this one from Zidane. They also had quite a few shirts that were not from Italy, like this beautiful Nigeria shirt or this Beckham shirt. But of course the Italian clubs caught my eye. In the AC Milan section I was definitely looking for a Maldini or a Kaká shirt. Like this one, what a beauty, but it was signed and quite expensive. They also had this cool Donnarumma shirt and even this long sleeve Seedorf shirt from such an important season. And this was probably one of the best shirts in this store.
I picked up a football shirt and to be honest, this store was insane. In stores like these, I always wish I have way more money so I can just buy loads of football shirts. But in the end, we got only one football shirt. But what an amazing guy and what an amazing collection.
Tell me what's the point if I lose myself? Spend a couple days with...
At this store, the first shirt that I saw was fake, so I went to the next one. And this one was very cool. They were definitely preparing for the final against Paris Saint-Germain. Which was also why I had to go to the Inter store where they had the match final detail, but only for the stadium version and not for the authentic version because that one was sold out. Next up was the AC Milan store where they had some insane collectibles with that Van Basten shirt, but also this signed Inzaghi shirt. The display of these football shirts was absolutely amazing. Look at that Maldini shirt, but also this Rafael Leao shirt, wow. The football team store behind the church was absolutely amazing as well because they had so many shirts that were signed and displayed. Such a cool store to walk through. I just didn't find anything for me.
Because it's the final this Saturday, Inter versus Paris Saint-Germain. In Milan it's chaos. If you're talking about football shirts, I don't know what to do. I really want two specific shirts and so far no luck. And besides that also not really stores with vintage shirts besides the one we started with. Still a decent trip, I guess.
After checking a lot of stores that day and finding out the shirts that I wanted were sold out, I had to try the next day at San Siro.
Guys, we got the Inter store right there and then here is the AC Milan store. Pretty crazy, but I guess that's the thing about San Siro, right? So guys, I'm in front of San Siro and I got the two shirts that I really wanted. So I think let's go back home to the Netherlands and show you guys what we got. And I can tell you one thing, these 3 football shirts in total are probably one of my best shirts ever. So come on, let's go. Let's go to the Netherlands. We got 3 football shirts and these 3 are absolutely insane. The first one is a beauty from the Memorabilia store. And guys, honestly, this one is insane. Juventus from 2015-2016. Oh my. The Scudetto on there. The little Coppa Italia. Then of course on the side the Champions League badge. And then also the Champions League respect badge there. And guys, this shirt is player issue and it's honestly such a beauty. I have quite a few Juventus shirts, but this is honestly the first football shirt with the old logo still on it, and look at how beautiful that is. Beautiful, beautiful shirt. Player issue, guys. And on the back, who else than Chiellini, a player that played for Juventus for 18 seasons. Wow. Player issue, Chiellini, Champions League badge, Scudetto, Coppa Italia, that beautiful old Juventus logo. What a shirt, and so iconic. Small details in the neck as well with Juventus, and you can see it's player issue because you don't have a medium or an L. You got a number as a size. Such a beauty. Let's put it on. Bang! Look at that. Beautiful patches. Chiellini on the back. Next up, AC Milan. We got a shirt from last season 2024-25. Beautiful home AC Milan shirt. Of course, the Serie A patch on the side as well. And this design is honestly very, very clean. This is actually my first AC Milan shirt, and honestly, I really like AC Milan. I used to love watching back the clips of Van Basten, Gullit, Rijkaard, but also Seedorf, Maldini. So many amazing players, and it's honestly a beauty. I really like it. It's a match issue shirt, so authentic. We got the small detail on the back as well, with that 125 years. And of course on the back, a Dutch player, Reinders. Beautiful, beautiful Reinders shirt. And although AC Milan have been pretty bad, Reinders has been definitely the light in that team, you know. I think 15 goals, 5 assists as well this season or something. I think it's time to put on this shirt. What a beautiful football shirt. I'm just a neutral football fan. I love Italian football. I love all the different clubs and all the cultures of them, the football fans. I love it all. So of course I also had to get an Inter shirt, and especially because it was a few days before the Champions League final against Paris Saint-Germain. Bang, the 3rd Inter shirt with that match detail. Wow, wow, wow. Scudetto there, centered badge, the Nike logo, match issue again. You can really see that in the pattern. The pattern is so beautiful. Also the Champions League patches, just like the Champions League final, with of course the captain of the team, Lautaro Martinez. And this one is absolutely insane. This shirt represents the city of Milan as well, with these black designs representing the city and the type of structure of the buildings. And I know they got absolutely smashed by Paris Saint-Germain, but they still had a beautiful Champions League campaign, especially against Barcelona. I think pretty much everyone enjoyed those 2 football games. It was a spectacle and they did insane things. And that definitely shows what Inter was capable of, but Paris Saint-Germain was just way, way, way on top this season. And they deserved it, but this is still a beauty. Boom, what a beauty. That match final detail is just insane. Champions League patches. Guys, if you like this video, you will like this one too. And make sure to subscribe because there's way more football shirt content coming.